preview, and of course the reaction to the press conference that Ten Hag had ahead of our game tomorrow night. We always talk Manchester United news and transfer news. Subscribe to the channel. My name is Sashin, and of course, thank you for the support that you give the channel. It really does help, and I do want to grow the channel. So, Leicester, a team that is struggling to get their first win of the season, a team that who many would have thought would be moving forward from last season. However, they are struggling, losing players likes of Fofana who have left, more players out the door. Schmeichel, their number one goalkeeper, also left. They look like a team that has been through the wars, but they still are able to play good football. Brendan Rodgers is tipped to be sacked, but yet here he is with a decent team, if I have to put it that way. Tielemans, who might be available for 25 million, as per reports lately today, an option that we should be going for. We need another midfielder. Why not pay 25 million for Yuri Tielemans? Of course, we know James Maddison, Iheanacho, the likes of Patson Daka. These are players, Harvey Barnes, etc., that can do damage to us, that have shown quality in previous games against us. However, with the rhythm that we have, the performance that we've had against Liverpool and more recently against Southampton, we should be able to get over the line against Leicester, get a win after having two decent performances with good results. But football is football. Leicester are playing home. They are wanting to have their first win. So there will be tougher opposition than Southampton. That is for sure. They will want to do well in front of their home crowd. And for us, on the other hand, there are a bit of concerns. Martial, once again, injured, not able to be available for another match in a row. Will he be available for Arsenal on Sunday? Ten Hag says that he hopes so. But I want to read to you exactly what he has said. And he confirmed that Martial is unavailable to face Leicester. And he said that Lindelof only started training again after 3 weeks out. He was also asked about Anthony and Dubravka. And on Dubravka, he basically said agreement between the clubs, but the paperwork is not done. So I cannot go deep. We still need to strengthen the offensive department because we have many games to cover. Now, on the one hand, he says that after Dubravka, it doesn't seem like there will be any more signings. But on the other hand, he says that we still need more cover in the offensive department. So that in itself tells you we might get more players in before the deadline tomorrow, or we might not. There is a bit of a mystery factor about what is going to happen within the last, shall I say, 24 to 48 hours of the transfer window. Moving along, he was asked about Ronaldo, of course, and he said, it is clear we need quality players. You need more to cover all the games to keep the consistency going. He also said that Wan-Bissaka will be staying at least at a minimum until January. Furthermore, he did say, and this is now just on the last two games, he said, I see it as a start. We have a good base. This is the minimum of what we have to bring. I was happy to see the turn, and we have to keep that. To keep the spirit and winning mentality, because you need it if you want to have a successful season. On Leicester, he said, I've seen a couple of games, and we also knew from the last seasons how good they are. And I think you can also see that in the games that they've played until now. The identity is really good to see. They play really good football, so we have to be really good to get a result here. It is not rocket science to know that Leicester City are going to come at us hard. They are going to come at us with intensity, and if we are not up for it, we will get exposed. But Varane and Martinez have shown that they are always up for a game. Will we be able to withstand the pressure that Leicester City will put on us? Sorry, there was something in my throat for a moment. Nevertheless, Leicester City will be tougher opposition. They will provide us with a tougher test. and a good test ahead of Arsenal, who, if I have to put it this way, in terms of level of teams and level of performances, Liverpool was the bar that was set, the standard that was set. Moving forward, we go to our defenders to trust our team out of possession of the ball. And now we play Leicester, which is a level up from Southampton, and Arsenal would be a level up from Leicester. So good stepping stones, good building blocks. And as Ten Hag said, we have a good base, a sort of base to build upon to allow us to be consistent, to be quality whenever we do play. Now, in my opinion, as a starting 11, the back five remains the back five. De Gea in goal, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, and Delo. Maguire and Shaw are going to have to do really, really well to get, back into the team. It's going to be tough for them to even come on as a second half substitute, because if Varane and Martinez and Malacia are competing and doing well in their performances, there wouldn't be need for us to change them in a second half situation. So them starting will take a lot of work. And when they do start, they will have to take the opportunity to set and cement their place in the team. But Ten Hag has confirmed that he will constantly rotate, but have his number one players. Of course, on the right back, I said in the previous video earlier this morning, Serginho Dest is an option for right back, but Delo is the option. Ten Hag confirms that Wan-Bissaka is going to be here until January at least. That in itself is sad, because he doesn't want to use Wan-Bissaka. He's willing to loan him out and even sell him. So having to keep him for 6 months means that he might not play as much as he'd want to. And he's not the right back that Ten Hag wants. Hence the reason why Serginho Dest came up as an option. Now, of course, moving forward into midfield, this is where we will see, and in my opinion, Casemiro needs to start. And it needs to be Bruno and Eriksen with him. Eriksen playing more deeper of the two. Up front, it will be Sancho. I'm sure Rashford will start the game. And because Martial is out, I don't think Elanga deserves to start again. Against Southampton, I don't think he had the same impact as he had against Liverpool. And for that reason, if Ronaldo is still here, Ronaldo needs to start. He needs to be the man up front for us. And that in itself should be a strong enough team to get us to 3 points, to get us the win. We can win Leicester. We can have 3 wins in a row. But it comes down to character, desire, consistency, and the mentality. We have to be ready for Leicester. Leicester will be Leicester. Leicester will hold on to the ball. They will try and play through us. They will try and press us. They will come at us from the first whistle. But we need to be ready. We need to allow that players like Casemiro needs to start. We can't have Casemiro and have him on the bench for the likes of McTominay or Fred. Casemiro needs to start. He needs to be that pillar in the middle between Varane and Martinez. I don't want to see Shaw or Maguire starting in the team. And definitely Bruno and Eriksen need to be the two in midfield with Casemiro. McTominay doesn't need to play alongside at Real Madrid. So a strong enough team to beat Leicester in my opinion. And like I said, Ronaldo should be starting up front if he is not leaving. If nothing crazy happens between now up until tomorrow morning, shall I say, Ronaldo will definitely be starting against Leicester. It's going to be a... Sorry about that. Just a bit of a technical difficulty. And we are back. I do apologize for those who were not able to see anything or unable to be part of it. However, I am back. Sorry about that. The network just seems to be a bit funny and iffy. But here we are. As I did say, my starting 11. De Gea in goal. Varane, Martinez, Malacia, Delo. Pure back 5. Casemiro holding midfield. Eriksen, Bruno as the two, Eriksen with the more deeper, of course, Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, and up front, Ronaldo, because Martial is not fit. Guys, thank you for joining me in today's video. I do apologize for the technical difficulty of the network, but we are here. Continue to join us, subscribe to the channel. My goal is 1,000 subscribers. I'm thankful for those that do support the channel. Really, really, I am. Enjoy the game tomorrow. We will speak again on match day. Have a wonderful day further. Bye bye, Red Devils.